Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Blue Ngubane and this is the Blue Ngubane YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure that you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already to join this ever so blue beautiful family. Thank you once again for tuning in. Without further more to do or say, let us get into today's video. So in today's video, I am going to be answering a couple of questions that you guys have asked me via Instagram and Facebook. So I'm really excited about that because for the past couple of weeks I've been really pushing my story times, so just to give you guys a bit of a break, and also haven't been vlogging as well because I've just been so busy, but also I haven't been traveling to exciting places like that. So today I just want to do a sit down video, Q&A, and answer a couple of questions that you guys have for me. So stay tuned. So the first question is Blue your ID name, or is it a name that you came up with? So Blue is not my ID name. My name is Noxolo, just that I don't have a middle name. Ngubane is my surname, so I'm just Noxolo Ngubane. However, Blue is kind of like a stage name, like it's giving stage name for me. How I came up with it, I didn't necessarily come up with it. I remember I was in high school in grade 8 and I was trying for the hockey team, and because our coach at the time didn't know my name, but she saw that I was always wearing blue, she decided to call me Blue. And then from the hockey team throughout the school, people are calling me Blue, and then became like a name that for me I just throw out there as like a stage name like that. So that's how I got to be called Blue. The second question is, why did you move to Joburg? Ubalegelani? Angibalegang. The reason though that I moved to Johannesburg is that I felt like I had grown out of my hometown, Pietermaritzburg. I felt like my dreams and the person that I'm trying to be and the woman that I see myself to be, I could not find that in PMB. So I was just like, adios. Let me leave you guys over there. And let me tell you something. Every time I go back home, I really see just how grown my mindset is, my perspective of life, how open-minded I am, and just the conversations now that I have, they really are a testament that everything that I was wanting, just moving out of my comfort zone essentially, and also that I was too comfortable. I don't like being comfortable, even though like even not being comfortable gives me anxiety like that, but I prefer to not be comfortable. I was wanting more of life, and I felt that my hometown couldn't give me what I was wanting, because everything now at that point was just being recycled. The people were in different faces, the experiences were just recycled experiences, just things like that. So I was just like, no man, I want a challenge of life. And lo and behold, what a challenge Johannesburg has been. Oh my goodness, what a wow. But nonetheless, I am very grateful to be here, and everything that I want of myself, I constantly see myself becoming. So that has been exciting. Angibalegang. The next question is, ukhona umuntu ohlekisana naye? Sihlekani umnotho wesizwe unje. Ngempela sizobe sihlekani sithi masibheka around, sibone ukuthi siphila ku Revelations, siphila kwama end times. Yini esobe sihleka, yini ezobe ihlekisa lapha umuntu enganamali? Kahle ngo. The next question is, do you still play soccer? So currently I don't play soccer currently. I have been looking for a team around Johannesburg, but like the ones that I was exposed to, like Wits football team, like man, I wanted to play it just for like for the fun of it, but I don't want to be part of a team where it's just like it's competitive like that. I'm not trying to do that, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'll have a change of heart in another year or the next 2 years. I don't know, but currently, no, I do not play soccer. The next question is, how old are you? I am old enough to do absolutely everything at this point. Old enough to buy a gun, old enough to drink in America, old enough to start a family, old enough to everything, basically. Yeah, I'm old enough. That's your answer. Because what is your business? Are you gonna give me money? You're gonna give me? If I tell you my age, you're gonna give me money?
You see, I want money.
Not give us.
You never give me. You never give me.
The next question is, have you ever been cheated on? To my knowledge, no. Like, according to me, no, I haven't had that horror of something, of an experience. I haven't had that, to my knowledge. But you know, you never know with these gens. Hey, maybe I never found out. So I never found out that I was ever cheated on. Yeah. The next question is, do I know how to fight? Like, I get a lot of people that assume that I do know how to fight, and that's just, it's weird. I think the last fight was in like grade 6 or grade 4. I remember in grade 6, I almost fought. So I think it was like grade 5. Yes, for sure, grade 5. It's like a long time ago. But to answer your question, I don't know if I could fight. Like, I don't know if I was good at like fist fights like that. But I also do know that I'm not gonna back down from a fight. Like, I'm gonna give it my all. And that's why I just run away from fights, because when I'm in that position, first of all, I am out of character. That is not who I am. I wouldn't intentionally hurt someone like that, physically, mentally, emotionally. Intentionally, no. And secondly is that we are fighting, so there is no parameters within the fight, so anything goes. And if I'm in that heightened moment of emotions, bet like anything will go. So I'm not trying to be that kind of person, but I do have a lot of strength, which people often underestimate me because of my height and my body. I do have strength and just resilience. Like, even if you beat me up, for sure, like you beat me up to my core, there will probably be a scar somewhere down the line that you will recognize that this is blue scar when I was fighting with her. So I don't know. I don't really know. Possibly gas temper, but I'm not trying to find out. Next question is, do I have a celebrity crush? I don't. I honestly don't have a celebrity crush. But I do know that when I was younger, I had like a lot of so much older celebrity crushes from all over the world. And then I was just giving daddy issues, so I'm dealing with that. So currently, I don't have a celebrity crush. The next question is, who do I have a beef with? First of all, I don't go around beefing with anybody because it takes a lot of energy to feel some type of way about someone, especially negatively so. Like, just being angry, like every time you see someone and you have to work up the urge to be angry, and like it's a lot, like physically, mentally, it's draining, and I'm not about that. But I've had a lot of one-sided beefs with just a lot of people, like a lot of people that I've come across in my entire life, and I never really know what the issue is, but I'm always one to ask, do you have an issue with me? And if you never address it, you never say anything about it, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But one thing for sure is that because you don't like me or you're beefing with me, I'm going to make sure that beefs for sure. I'm gonna give you reason to beef with me even further more, knowing fact that my conscience is clear, knowing very well that I'm good. When I see you, I I don't feel some type of way, but I know that you feel some type of way about me, and I must make that some type of way about me as solid. I must give you solid grounds for you to feel some type of way about me. But I don't have beef with anybody, just a lot of one-sided beefs, because I'm just chilling, I'm doing my own thing, and I'm happy. And you're not, because you're thinking of me all the time. Oh my gosh. What a pathetic. Next question is, what is my pet peeve, or what is your pet peeve? So my pet peeve that really gets to me is when people just, like, you walking on the sidewalk and just people stop in the middle of the concrete. They don't step aside. They don't like, okay, move at all. They just stand and they have a full-blown conversation. What are we supposed to do? Sindize, what are we supposed to do in that moment? Like, what? And also, secondly, when you get in a taxi and they don't shift. We are more to you overlapping into my seat that I'm gonna pay for. Why don't you shift your whole entire autonomy to your side of your seat? Because I'm also gonna pay for it. Like, it's just like, I don't know why it's not making sense. It's not a common sense that when you're walking and you're on a sidewalk, step aside and then talk. Like, now I'm trying to like I'm in some forest. Aibo. No man, guys, you can't do that. Next question is, when did your last relationship end and why? So my last relationship ended in 2019. So I did do a story time about this, but I deleted it because I just felt like it's too much information about me out there. But the last relationship ended because they broke up with me because they were trying to figure themselves out. And almost I figured it out, no matter what happened, but I'm at a point where I'm healed, I'm okay, I am good, and I'm actually disgusted of that relationship. Like, what did it do, girl? No, it wasn't 2019, it was 2018. It was my first year of varsity. Debut. That's why I never probably dated like my entire varsity season of life, because I guess I was traumatized from that, not acclimatized. The next question is, what advice would you give someone going through it? Go through it. Like, you're going through it. You're not gonna like be stuck there for the rest of your life. But because even though like it feels obviously in the moment that like you're so overwhelmed and it's just the darkness that surrounds you and it's all you can see, but best believe that it's not gonna last. Like, it's just a season of your life, so go through it. Don't now, because of circumstances and how you are currently, make permanent decisions to stay there. Like, decisions should not be motivated by the fact that you're going through the season of your life. Just go through it. You have to go through it. Like, with every elevation there is resistance. So because this resistance is coming in the form that it's coming to you, you must go through it. You must feel it out, because it builds stamina, it builds momentum for the life that you are being elevated to. Yeah, well, next question is, what show are you watching currently? I'm watching two sitcoms simultaneously, Friends and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's what I'm watching currently. Next question is, how is it to be raised by a grandmother? It's so wholesome, yeah, it's wholesome because it's just like she didn't have to, but she did, and she carries me and she loves me like unconditionally, and she's very soft with me. It's just like that. It's so good to be loved. Would I prefer to have my mom and dad loving me? 100% for sure. But it just adds a bit of another layer and just gratitude that I got to experience love because of her, because she took the initiative to take care of me like that, to make sure that, I'm good. Like, my grandmother is just like a superhero. Oh my gosh, like, I blush and I look back at my life and I can't imagine what my life could have been like if she didn't step in and make the decision to raise me. Because in just raising me, it wasn't just the fact that I'm waking up every day and I'm sleeping, but it's the fact that she invested all of her resources pertaining to me, and she gave them to me so that I can have a life, like a good life, and lead a good life. And that just adds like a different level of gratitude towards her, towards God. I know God because of my grandmother. Like, I know uNkulunkulu and I know uthando, I know love because of my grandmother. Therefore, I know God because God is love. And that makes me so humble and grateful because she didn't have to. Like, she literally didn't have to, but she did. And like, I have the best of experiences, and I know for sure she's got my back like that. So it's a wholesome experience and I love it, and I'm so grateful for it. Oh, that's why my cousin asked me. She asked, what is your favorite memory of your mom? Man, I'm so grateful that in my mom's last days, like, we spent it together, because my mom and I were never really close like that. Like, I was always around everybody else except her because she was still at school, and the only times that I'd see her really was when she came back and like the semester was over and stuff like that. But even then, I wasn't trying to be like bonding with my mom like that. I was trying to be outside playing with the other kids, so that. But when she was sick, around the time that she was sick, like, we got to like watch a lot of movies together. So my what? My most favorite memory of my mom is our fight. Actually, like, we fought so much. And looking back, it's probably because we are so much alike, because I'm always told that I am so much alike my mom, because she probably had her own mind and I also had my own mind, and just ingani, and then we were clashing, and it's just like, it's all love, like, it's all love. But even around the time, we watched a lot of movies together. Like, I remember movies like Back to the Future, like, specifically Back to the Future. That movie holds such memories, so that every time I'm missing my mom, I will just go and watch that movie, because it takes me to that place where I was just sitting next to her in the couch. We were watching this movie and I was asking questions. At that time, I didn't know English like that, like how I'm flaunting English now. I didn't know it, but I could get a grasp of what was going on, and I'd ask her questions, and then she'd be so annoyed that why am I asking questions, and then I would be like, that doesn't make any sense, and then she'd be like, obviously this is science fiction. I'll be like, why is science fiction, what is the point of it? Just that back and forth, like that chatter. It was like a good memory. And yeah, man, yeah, so fun to go and carry some Zara. Yeah, so that is like my favorite memory of my mom. She was such a beautiful hun. And the final question of the day is, what is Jesus to you? So to me, let me tell you something, guys. If Jesus didn't step in my life, I don't think I would even be alive. like I don't think I'll be alive. Because what? Like Jesus really did a 360 with my life. Like when I look at my life and I think of how it should have been and how it is, it's just like, no man, there was an interceptor somewhere who changed the trajectory of the course, because I was heading to the wall and my life would have amounted to nothing. Like the person that I am now, I'm so grateful to be Ngobangiazi, the person that I could have been, but because Jesus stepped in and was like, nah, we're not doing that here. We're not doing that here. And he adopted me into his family and he made me his, and I am his child, and he is the one who accounts for me. You know, so Jesus is my everything, man. Jesus for me, he is my savior, he is my Lord, he is my first love. He is just my everything. So that is it for my questions today, and that is it for this video. Please make sure that you like and do subscribe to join this ever so blue family. Until our next video, do make sure that you take care of yourself and those around you. Goodbye.